Oh, to bring it to PvP. Pain. What is up? Back again with another video. I had to resort to doing voiceovers because while I was recording clips for the video, Bruno, my epic roommate, shout out to Bruno, my man, my guy, my G, is editing his videos right next to me. So knowing how awkward I am by now, I decided to record the voiceover when I'm alone in my room. So yeah, there's that. Nah, just kidding. It's because talking to yourself like a crazy person in front of your friend brings shame in my family. Being forced to play Crucible to unlock exotic perks is just a pain for me sometimes. Even though people say that the Lorentz Driver is pretty overpowered in Crucible, especially because this week is momentum control. For me, it's pretty useless if I don't hit anything with it, am I right? Still, I guess PvP is just not a game mode I like to play, since, I'm more of a PvE guy. I say that, but I think later on in the video I hit some really sick trick shots. Besides, I can't just invest time into training my PvP skills unlike most trial sweats. I think this video kind of shows my skills in PvP. I think I'm I think I'm actually quite decent in PvP, but stuff like shooting a moving target is just a little bit too much for me. Don't know, maybe I play the game too casually. Like how the game is supposed to be played. I've seen the latest TWAP at the time and they're planning on making trials a bit more casual. I like how Bungie really stuck with the casual vibe of the game, but oh man did that make a lot of trial sweats angry. I remember on Reddit, I think they compared it to Bungie handing out participation trophies. I kind of understand their point of view where, yeah, worked really hard to obtain Trials loot and going flawless. So how come some average skilled players are allowed to obtain pretty much the similar stuff, but without investing the time and effort that I have to practicing? I mean, I get it. You work pretty hard for the Trials gear and going flawless, then Bungie comes along and makes the Trials experience a bit more of a casual thing. So, I guess in that point of view, I just kind of insulting for Bungie to do that. However, another side of the argument is that Destiny 2 is kind of meant to be played casually, right? I mean, just from the vibe of the game, you can kind of tell you're not supposed to put a lot of time into it, but it doesn't stop you from doing so. My point is that it's still kind of pointless if the loot is only obtainable by literally less than 20% of the player population. It kind of goes against that Destiny 2 is a casual game argument. But yeah, good on Bungie for noticing that a lot of players don't play Trials because it's just like a little bit too tryhard. So that's a really good thing on their part, so yeah, kudos. Now they just need to actually make transmog not require the bounty stuff. It's pretty annoying. When's the update gonna drop where you can play Glimmer to change your outfit? Because I got a lot of drip. Got mad drip if I can do that. And yeah, I guess this is the part of the video where like it gets kind of awkward to talk to myself. I mean, no cap. Even though like right in front of me there was a script full of like the first 3 minutes and 44 seconds of stuff that I'm supposed to say, but then I realized that, oh wait, it's actually not that funny when I write stuff on script, so I figured if I didn't write it on a script, maybe it'll be a bit better. Because I feel like school has done something to my writing humor. Because I wrote so many essays and just reports on stuff that I think they just like really formalize the way I type things. So I literally when I type stuff, it's like really formal, Like I can actually just make a speech out of it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, going off script, I'm still glad to sort of encourage players to play some PvP, even though it's not just Control or the slightly more competitive game mode that nobody plays. They have fun game modes like Team Scorch and Momentum Control that keeps things kind of fresh. I mean, other than incentives such as the weekly pinnacles where you're forced to play like 3 rounds of Crucible, you get game modes like Momentum Control where everything is balanced because everything is broken in that game mode. So yeah, so it's not like Trials where you need like a high skill gap. No, you can literally walk in with like a decent chroma rush and maybe I don't know. There's just so many combos, but I just know if you walk in with a chroma rush here, you're pretty good. That gun is literally a Warzone beam gun, I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, kind of going back on the Lorentz Driver, I guess this gun is pretty overpowered. Well, not because, you know, it does a lot of damage when you get hit, but there's also this little perk that it gives you like basically free wall hacks for no reason. I mean, I think if you look at the clips I have, I was currently playing. I mean, I'm not looking at it right now, but yeah, some editing magic, yes. You can see that sometimes there's little markings that like fly through my screen. Those are basically the Lorentz Driver telling me that, hey, I marked this person, this person that's on your screen behind this wall. If you kill him, you get like you can pick this thing up for a bonus. So basically, that gun is just free wall hacks. Oh yeah, and another thing, I was gonna make a video on me grinding the legendary lost sectors to get the new exclusive exotics. But then you know, something I guess my RNG for once in my life my RNG is pretty good. So you know, spoiler alert for the next video.